Hey everyone, it is El Shabaka 24. Tragedy in Paradise: The Discovery. The tranquil beauty of Belize was shattered by a chilling discovery. 3 American tourists, Kautar Nakad, Imani Mala, and Wafael Arar, were found lifeless in their hotel room. The women, all in their early 20s, had traveled to Belize to celebrate a birthday and enjoy a tropical getaway. Their trip, filled with the promise of adventure and joy, ended in unimaginable tragedy. The news of their untimely deaths sent shockwaves through both Belize and the United States, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a profound sense of loss. The discovery was made by hotel staff after the women failed to check out at the designated time. Concerned, they entered the room, only to be met with a scene that would forever be etched in their memories. The 3 friends were unresponsive, their lifeless bodies a stark contrast to the vibrant surroundings of their tropical paradise. Panic ensued as hotel staff immediately alerted the authorities, setting in motion an investigation that would uncover more questions than answers. The news of the women's deaths spread quickly, casting a pall over the usually vibrant tourist destination. What was meant to be a joyous celebration of life had transformed into a heart-wrenching tragedy, leaving many to wonder how such a thing could happen in a place known for its beauty and tranquility. As investigators began their grim task of piecing together the events leading up to the women's deaths, a sense of unease settled over the tropical paradise, a stark reminder that even in the most idyllic of settings, darkness can lurk around every corner. Belizean authorities, led by Commissioner Chester Williams, launched an immediate investigation into the deaths. Initial observations of the scene pointed towards a possible drug overdose. There was some froth coming out of the mouth of one of the women, Commissioner Williams stated, suggesting a potential drug-related reaction. Adding to the suspicion, authorities found alcohol and gummies in the hotel room. These findings, coupled with the lack of immediate signs of foul play, led investigators down the path of a possible overdose. However, the families of the deceased women vehemently disputed this theory. They described their daughters as responsible young women who would never engage in reckless drug use. Their insistence, fueled by the deep-seated belief that their daughters would never jeopardize their lives in such a manner, prompted further investigation. The families demanded a thorough and transparent inquiry, refusing to accept the initial theory without concrete evidence. Their pleas for justice resonated with the public, many of whom questioned the validity of the overdose theory. As the families mourned the loss of their loved ones, they grappled with the conflicting information surrounding their deaths. The image of their daughters painted by the initial police theory clashed sharply with the vibrant, responsible young women they knew. Their refusal to accept the overdose theory without a fight fueled the investigation, pushing authorities to dig deeper and explore all possible explanations for this devastating tragedy. Amidst the family's pleas for a thorough investigation, a new theory emerged: carbon monoxide poisoning. A source close to the investigation revealed that authorities were looking into the possibility of a gas leak within the hotel room. This theory stemmed from a preliminary report indicating fluid buildup in the lungs of the deceased women, a potential sign of carbon monoxide poisoning. Further fueling this theory were reports of other non-fatal carbon monoxide incidents at the same hotel, raising concerns about the safety of the establishment. However, this new line of inquiry was met with immediate contradiction. Belize Fire Chief Colin Gillette, after an initial assessment of the scene, ruled out carbon monoxide poisoning as the cause of death. This conflicting information only added to the confusion and mystery surrounding the case, leaving the public and the families of the victims searching for answers. The discrepancy between the preliminary findings and the fire chief's statement highlighted the complexity of the investigation, leaving more questions than answers. The possibility of carbon monoxide poisoning introduced a new layer of complexity to the investigation. Was this a tragic accident caused by negligence on the part of the hotel, or was there more to the story? The conflicting statements from authorities only heightened the sense of urgency surrounding the case as the families of the victims and the public alike demanded a thorough and transparent investigation to uncover the truth behind this devastating incident. In a bid to obtain conclusive answers, the bodies of the 3 women were flown back to Massachusetts, their home state. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner agreed to conduct a second, independent autopsy. This decision stemmed from the family's desire for a comprehensive examination by medical professionals they trusted, hoping to gain clarity amidst the conflicting information and uncertainty surrounding their daughters' deaths. However, the wait for the results of this second autopsy is expected to be agonizingly long, with estimates suggesting it could take up to a month. While the investigation continues, the families of Kautar, Imani, and Wafai are left grappling with their devastating loss. In a heart-wrenching statement, they described their daughters as compassionate, radiant, and full of life, their words painting a vivid picture of the vibrant young women whose lives were tragically cut short. Their grief is palpable, their pain amplified by the unanswered questions surrounding their daughters' deaths. They are demanding justice, not just for their own peace of mind, but to ensure that such a tragedy never befalls another family. The tragic deaths of Kautar, Imane, and Wafai serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of seeking truth and justice. As the investigation unfolds, the world watches and waits, hoping that the truth will be revealed and those responsible, if any, will be held accountable. The families, their hearts shattered by grief, cling to the hope that their daughters' deaths will not be in vain, and that their fight for justice will prevent such a tragedy from happening again.